So just for you folks who have stuck around, I thought I'd include a little bit of a look at how the system is actually going. You can see the Okinawan spinach flowers up in there. Now I've got the phone focused. They are a very pretty flower, and it is a shame that they don't actually produce any seed, because it is one plant that I'd like everyone to grow if you've got a warm enough climate. It just does so well here, and it does taste phenomenal just as a raw green. The Hohennoch, this is another one people asked me about before. It's a native to Vietnam from memory, or at least that area of Asia. And apparently it's got a ton of medicinal uses, even though I haven't researched it myself, but it might be something for you guys to look into. The other plant that's doing exceptionally well in here at the moment is this broad ripple yellow currant. A while back I showed it popping up as a little seedling, just as a volunteer in this corner, and it is grown so much. I think I've shown it before, but it's growing out the top of the shade house up there, and it has a load of fruit on it. I missed some the other day and they've gone a little bit manky over there. But there's a load more fruit around this side. Hang on, I'll just go for a wander. And as you can see from the other side of the grow bed, she's grown all the way out to the moving bed bioreactor there. Actually, she's come all the way over to the radial flow as well. So she is doing rather well, and there is a load of fruit on there. Actually going to be giving some of these away to some people who are helping us renovate tomorrow. And I also noticed that I missed a little beetroot down in there. I don't know whether the foliage died back and it's just come to life again, but there's a beetroot left in there, and the brahmi is still going strong underneath. A lot of the bits down the side here have died back, but the plant itself is going all right. And this broadleaf plant here is galangal, and it's just as tall as the cherry tomato up there. It's doing phenomenally well in the system. Just climbing through under the galangal to show you the other bed. Oh, by the way too, if you haven't been keeping up with us, I'm pretty much all running the beds just as constant flows at the moment. I've got a couple of weeds in here. Pretty much all just water coming straight over the top of the standpipe and then out the drain. This one here actually had a section of root growing down the standpipe all the way through to the outlet down there. I was going to shoot it and include it in an Aquaponics quick update, but I never got around to it, unfortunately. The lighting was just too bad when I filmed it, but that'll give you some idea of how long roots can actually grow. A few other plants that we really love to grow here that you may not be familiar with is the mushroom herb from Papua New Guinea. It's a tropical warm weather loving plant, but because we're so protected in here behind the galangal and the true cardamom, it seems to be going all right this winter. It hasn't died back as much as it has previously. And another one that hasn't died back this season is the Brazilian spinach. It's still going along. I haven't been harvesting much of this. We've mainly been harvesting the Okinawan spinach that's growing all the way over the back there, and bits and pieces of the Hohennoch out the front there. And probably should be eating more of this, but we haven't, just because it's a little bit hard to get at. So yeah, there's a bit of a look. Oh yeah, the cardamom, the true cardamom. This one here is a member of the ginger family as well. It's used in a lot of Asian spice blends. It's not supposed to be growing in the aquaponics. I just wanted to put it somewhere where it would survive while we were renovating, and I think it likes it a little bit too much. It's supposed to take 3 to 4 years to flower from the little seedling I got originally. So it'll be interesting to see if this one flowers early, growing in the organic hydroponics, or whether it'll also take a couple of years. On this messy looking tree here, or plant I should say, is Egyptian spinach. I think it's the longest growing one we have around the property at the moment. All the rest have died back due to the cold weather, but it's got loads of seed pods in here. Some have already opened up, so I can guarantee you if I don't pull the beds down in time and clean them out, we're going to have a jungle of the Egyptian spinach grow through here. This is actually a member of the jute family. Members of that family they use to make the Hessian sacks and that sort of thing. So there you go, just a little bit of an update on the aquaponics system. So I do hope you enjoyed that, you folks that stuck around, and I definitely will go now and catch you next clip. Cheers all.